So I return for a little bit more Victoria 2, Heart of Darkness. Last time, or, service beginning, I started with Persia, conquered Afghanistan and Makran, and now we're sort of into the next stage of, the opening moves for Persia. So, having conquered Afghanistan and Makran, I've got a little bit of infamy, and even though it's not a whole lot, it's still like a bit too much for me to really be able to do anything. So, my next thing I really want to do is just sort of make friends with the neighbors around me. That would be like the Ottomans over here as well as the Russians over here. So, I'll note that, a big part of this game is diplomacy. So, what I really want to do here is just increase my relations with Ottomans. If you get your relations over 100 with your neighbors, they can't attack you. And they're also more likely to ally you if, I guess, you get your relations high enough. Though, with these guys, they're great powers and they're westernized, so they won't actually do anything, but it's still good to do. Alright, up to full of them. I might try to make friends with Punjab. Though I might just leave them alone, to be honest. They're actually sort of a good person to ally right away, but the thing with Persia is that you want to sort of think about who would be your best people to ally with, or who would be more of a threat to attack you. The British, they might they'll probably spear me at some point, which will be annoying. But until they do, it's not the end of the world just to wait for a little bit, I guess. Let's get this up to 120, I guess. So now I've got 125, 120, 125. So these guys all like me around me, more or less. Alright, so that's diplomacy. You can do a whole lot of stuff in diplomacy. You can form alliances and stuff, but for now, I just want to spend my diplomatic points because they're up here. You generate them every little while. I just want to use them this, to flesh out, make people like me a little bit so they don't attack me. So you're allied with Khiva and Sind over here. You're allied with Sind. You're allied with no one. No one. No one. More or less right now, it's just going to be burying infamy. Will be all what I'm about right for a moment. And of course, getting my clergyman up. Once this gets up to 2% of my population, which is what this number represents, that's basically I'm trying to train my clergyman up to basically be 2% of the population. So I go over here, I click. Apparently, Western Afghanistan has problems right now. If I click the breeze, basically I've got clergyman up to 1.77 population. The rest of it's split between labor, some farmers, there's some artisans and aristocrats, there's some soldiers, all the other guys. You also see the details on the specific guys you got. So these are all my soldiers, all my officers, my farmers and laborers. Yeah, as I sort of was saying in the first episode, this is a very complicated and complex game. So I'm no master of it. Don't expect me to know everything about it, but I do have the basics, I guess we'll say. Basic understanding of how to get through the game. I'll probably go up to full speed here, so I might as well do that. We're more or less just gonna wait just a little bit. You know what? This is actually a good time maybe to check my message settings. You can set the message you receive for guys around you, so I can go neighbors. I'll have little interactions when Punjab basically pops up. And apparently we have the coronation of Queen Victoria. So the game plays into a whole lot of historical relevance of the game. So basically on June 28th of June 1838, Princess Alexandria Victoria of House Hanover ascended to the throne of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland as Queen Victoria. Her reign would last even a few years into the 20th century, would later be remembered as the absolute zenith of the British Empire, upon which the sun never set. The last British monarch of the House of Hanover, her ascension also marked the end of a personal union between Britain and Hanover. Today, a jubilant crowd of London has escorted the young Queen Victoria to her residence in newly built Buckingham Palace. So basically, this represents a significant event in the game. Hanover, which is basically a country over here somewhere. Right here. I think it's like, essentially it was in like the spear of Britain. But now it's opposed to Britain. That basically opens up Persia being able to form the North German Federation, so we'll possibly see that happen. So yeah, you know, lots of politics in Europe. It's a big thing in history, you know, politics in Europe. Kind of sucks these two allied with each other, but oh well. Okay, you ally Kokand. At some point I may try and annex Bukkhara up here. And I may even try and get my relations up with Khiva and Kokand up here. Russia's gonna possibly come after these guys, so don't make like, you know, a small little buffer until later. I can always go like, you know, other places like down here. I'm gonna have, you know, a whole dearth of diplomatic points to dump into places, so that might be one place to dump it, so. I might dump my points in Punjab, actually. Now notice that these like cores, there's like an India core here. Basically all forms like the cores for India. Like there's like India right there. Basically India includes modern day Pakistan and the India from the olden ages, so lots and lots of, you know, places for the India country for this to form. Now I've got basically my clergyman up to 2% here. At this point I'm basically going to change around my guys and. Okay, so let's see what something I know about this game. Essentially, you have like, you know, like a base population that is like, you know, your population. Apparently, someone's going after Spain. Okay. Basically, I have Persian, Azerbaijani, and Baluchi as my main populations in this game. So I'm basically going to look to see who have I got here. Basically, I've got Tajik, Pashtun, and Hazara. And of course, we got Kurdish in here as well. I'm more or less looking to get my clergyman up in the places that I have my population, like Persia. Once those guys are up to like, you know, 2%, you know, in all these various places with Persians and Azerbaijani and Baluchi, that's when I'll basically have like, you know, time to basically start focusing on our stuff. Basically, as you can see, my militia's got up to 12%. I want to get this up as high as possible if I can. I think what we're going to do... I don't like your military score. The thing about Punjab is that they can be kind of scary, so I'm going to actually just focus on getting my relations up with this guy. Sure, Spain, you got my military accessible to your place. And now that I think about it, I should probably turn down my spending on land units for a moment, just so I don't leave my coffers dry. So we'll be making money. Oh, we got full clergyman apparently. Apparently all these places have nice high clergy already. That's nice. Focus on places that don't have the clergy yet. Get up to 2%. So it's going to be a whole lot of sitting and waiting in this episode. I might do a small conquest when the infantry gets low enough, but be a small one at that. Basically, it's really, really expensive to be doing anything right now as Persia. I might go after Abu Dhabi at some point. Just across the ways over there. Apparently the Americans are going after Nevada. So they're going after Mexico. There'll be a whole lot of wars between Mexico and America. Cool, so I can get more train if I want to. So that'll cost me 6,544 points, but I could also wait to try and get up to military constructions. But this might be worth getting right now. This will give me more land organization and some other stuff. So that bumps me up to 60%. Now, I'll note that I want to basically sort of wash out like how much percentage I'm getting for like these reforms. Specifically, you want to possibly go after reforms over here at some point. But since I've had such low empathy, I'm going after like the conquest reforms over here. But these ones give you a whole lot more, like, you know, bang for your buck usually. 50%, 15%, 35%. You get a lot more from the stuff over here. Like what I might do, I might go after industrial construction over here and pick up one of these 15% ones over here. Or I may go for 50%, one more 10%. Just get up to 100% westernization process and westernize. Well, I check these guys' diplomacy to see if they have any cores on me. Okay, Bukkhara apparently has cores on me, so that's something I will watch out for. I may go after Bukkhara just so he can't go after me. It's not exactly something I want to do, but it might be prudent just to do it just because of that. So 2 week. Apparently Almond went after Egypt again, that's fine. Send you guys over there. And now I actually might want to bring a few more brigades, and that's what I've got here for this guy. But he's only got one, you know, 2 brigades apparently right now. That would probably be enough to smash him if I wanted to. Six, 21. You guys just go sit with them then. I should probably make sure you're not running for a territory too. No, you are going for a territory, so go down this way, go up there. Oops, just, yeah, let's go with what path you're going. All my troops just make their way around. Apparently, they're going after Syria and our stuff over here. They're basically looking to take back all the cores that they basically have over here. Okay, should probably continue make sure I get my clergy up. So you're up. You're up. Next. I may actually want to go above 2% clergymen, but it's just initially I want to get, like, you know, 2% clergymen in all the provinces is the thing. Yeah, sure, Russia, you can have access. So I'll make them a little bit happier with me. 155, it's great. Love relations with them. Now, it's worth knowing, by the way, these primitive nations, they're nowhere near as strong as me, like my troops-wise. They basically got weaker troops than even I got. Punjab, though, they've got... That sucks for Egypt. They've got some more stronger troops, and I think so is Sindh. Or Kalep, perhaps. But they're doing a good job allying each other, so I can't just go around and, you know, knock them off obliviously. Okay, we're up to 100 relations with you. So how many Padram can't attack me unless they drop their relations? That'll be fine. You're up to 100, that's fine too. I may at some point start focusing my efforts and just try and get... Oh, so there goes Russia. They're going to go after Kokand now. So that'll be it for Kokand, unless, you know, he only takes like a piece of them, which he might. And why not? We'll start increasing relations with Siam. I'm actually planning sort of ahead here. If I can, I want to try and hit Johor, because this is a really nice possible take for later on. Johor and Brunei over here. And there goes Russia. They're going after Kokand. And this is basically the war for a concession. He's just looking to pick a territory from him. Nothing too big. Apparently Argentina is going after Uruguay and Bolivia. Apparently Uruguay is stronger in Bolivia. That's kind of neat. Little Uruguay is stronger in Bolivia. Brazil's going after Mexico, Colombia, and Ecuador to liberate one of its provinces. Ethiopia's going after Eritrea. Oh, there goes Eritrea. So Ethiopia took a chunk from Egypt there, probably because of Egypt being weakened by Ottomans. That's what Ethiopia will do. If like they see a weakness in Egypt at all, they'll go attack them, try and take their pieces of territory from them. They have cores all around the coast there. There's Mexico looking a little battered and bruised. Here Brazil going after Colombia. They're trying to basically take back their core. Brasilia has cores. Oh, there goes Johor. So that'll be it for Johor. United Kingdom's going to take it. That's too bad, but oh well. Basically, Brazil has lots of cores in like Bolivia, Paraguay, and Colombia at the beginning of the game. So they're going to just, you know, take them back if possible. Yeah, there goes Johor. They're going to be knocked out by the British. They'll have no chance against the British. We'll get relations up with the Dutch. Alright, well, my infantry's gone down to below, basically 3% is what I was waiting for. I can go after Bukkhara now. We're just going to conquest him and get rid of him completely. Ouch, I got detected right away. So, something I note is that basically you can get detected anywhere along the time where you're basically trying to construct your war justification. Getting that immediately like that basically brought me up to 21.75, basically the limit of 25 infantry. So that's a really, really big ouch to me. How are you guys doing? You've got almost enough clergymen. Shouldn't take you long. Search high. That's just a cute little event there. You get a bunch of these events that says, yep, there goes Johor, so. Gone. They got a nice little province there, the United Kingdom. Should probably start getting this up now. Cool, my cavalry's replenished somewhat. And nice, we got increase in speed and justification. So basically, I'll note that you basically have to, you know, form these justifications. They can be increased or slowed down while you're doing them, and of course, any time during the justification process, you can be detected trying to do it. I got really lucky with Afghanistan because I didn't get any detection there, so I was just able to flat out take it. So we'll just conquest you. Then we'll have to worry about him like coming after me for his core at any given time. He'll just be gone. He won't exist. He has no one looking for him. He has only 3 troops. So I should be able to go just... Well, let's go up to Bukkhara. Use this army to basically kill his armies and this one to smash up everything. There goes his troops. There's like nothing to me. Just a quick little conquest against this guy. I don't know if this here will do most of the damage because they've got the cavalry, so they're a little bit stronger. I guess we'll get the luxury close for now. So there, that's done. You guys can just go pop around down over here. Let these guys do all the conquering. These guys here. And I got my clergy up already, so we can go to the last place. You've got very poor clergy, but you've also got poor population too. Pashtun, Tajik, Hazara, Uzbek, Tajik, Pashtun. The thing is, I'm not sure you can train clergy in places that don't have your population types. I could try this, but I'm not sure we're going to get anyone from doing it. But these are available means. And there we go. So there goes Bukkhara. That's been completely taken. I have a border of Russia up here. It's fine. I don't really care about that too much. You lost your core to Russia, it's fine. Actually, you guys should go swap places with him. Got some nice little points here. I might pick up the reform system for education, actually, and then just go from there, decide what I'm going to do next. More education means I'll get faster literacy, will be really nice. And that's little skull means he's taking attrition right there, that guy. So let's just walk around here, I guess. No, it doesn't matter which way they're going to take attrition. Just go as fast as possible. I'm swapping these guys around, by the way, because these guys got a little bit of cavalry and more injured, you know, regiments. So I basically want to avoid getting into contact. I'll let them just do like the sieging. They'll take they'll take attrition, but this guy will take losses attacking stuff. So just want to avoid that. You lose regiments if like you run out of population for them. So want to try and avoid that somewhat. Let's build a bunch of cavalry. So slowly those guys will build up. There we go. Reform system. So I need to have 25% more score to basically get, you know, the rest of the stuff. For Westernization to process. There goes some cavalry getting built up. Cavalry are useful for sieging in this fast movement, so they're useful early on. Well, apparently that's going up a little bit. That's okay. Let's have you all sit up right there. Oh, there goes the Zulu. So the Zulu, of course, are the Africans. I think they're like the really deep, dark-skinned Africans that are down over here. Usually Portuguese or Portugal or British come after them at some point. Really nice province to take, too. Now, I'm going to actually separate my cavalry, I think, at this point, just into different brigades. Something now about cavalry is that they're kind of weak in combat, but you really do want them to be able to siege up territories. And they also move a lot faster, I think, if they're just cavalry in an army, just because, you know, it's just all cavalry armies, so they can work really well. Okay, I think we got enough of this going on. Oh, apparently I've got too many troops here. You guys, split up. Didn't take any attrition, that's great. Almost up to 2% clergy, that's quite nice. And we're almost up to the maximum amount of diplomacy points too, so who am I going to basically, you know, show me up to next? I think I said I was going to show up to Portugal, so let's maybe get to that. Oh, there goes Zulu, so they're dead. You know, Zulu, they use sticks and spears, right? No, Lulu, they use sticks and spears. They actually lasted quite a while in history, the Zulu. They lasted, I think, till like 1879 before the British finally came in and knocked them out. They're kind of interesting to play in a game too, but at the same time, they're really annoying because they're basically so far behind the rest of the world. Now, I'll note something, by the way. For every province I'm basically conquering right now before I basically begin the game, these are actually all becoming, like, you know, states. Something to note is that once you basically get to, like, you know, westernization process, you stop basically capturing states and more or less you start capturing colonies. And, like, you know, the different types of, like, stats for, like, your lands will affect how, like, you play the game later on. But so far, I'm pretty happy with, you know, what's been going on at this point. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any more really easy targets except for maybe Abu Dhabi down here. But I'm also going to basically probably get to westernization before I can really do anything else. Like right now, I'm going to basically probably build up points until I get industrial construction going. Resource-wise, this is actually another big part of your game. Resource-wise, I have a whole lot of resources, Persia. Like I have iron here, I have iron there, I have iron right here. Russia has a bunch of iron down there too. Oh, I'm gonna went after Egypt again. Har, probably saw it coming. A big thing about Persia is its iron, and one of the nice thing about it is that the nations around me are like, ooh, I want that iron. Give us that iron. That lovely iron. I'm actually making a lot of money off of that iron, so a lot of people are buying it from me, I think. I can't see, like, you know, these being my biggest imports, exports up here. I'm sure more people are going after my iron than anything else. Base resources are really important for basically doing stuff with. Increase relation with you. Apparently going after California now, the Americans. And boom. Over 100 relations with the Netherlands, so they can't attack me if they want to. No more can they attack me. Now, I will note something. I'm actually kind of happy I've got all this iron, but I'm also kind of sad because it doesn't mean I'm going to have access to one of the really valuable resources I will really want. And that's coal. Iron's great, but you also need coal to make a whole lot from it, so... they're going after Transjordan now, apparently. So probably stuff over here. Yeah, they're going to basically take these cores right here. Basically, everything that's past like the Egypt war is like all cores of the Ottomans. So they're basically going to try and take it all, if possible. Oh, they annexed their country. I will say this is going really well for Persia. I'm westernizing pretty damn fast. Can only send ally Punjab now. Interesting. I might go after Khalid at some point. They look like a tasty treat. Oh, they're going after Hale. And there we go. And apparently Kokand's going to go back after Kokand. So basically, they took back all their cores. Ottomans did. So basically, Egypt's basically down to its own original lands over here. They'll probably start losing more lands after this point, but you know, besides the adjacent lands, which they also have, you know, the Ottomans have cores on that. There's not a whole lot more Ottomans will be able to do without, you know, justifying wars. So they're probably not going to keep battering on Egypt like they have been. It's definitely cheaper of a wait for this, so... There goes Kokand. So what's this war for? They're basically going to take another concession from them, apparently. That's odd. Why is he taking, like, you know, pieces and pieces of Kokand like this? Oh well, this is a good time, I guess, to justify a war against them. Let's lower our relations with him a little bit. If I take a piece from him, that'll be able to help me out a little bit with, like, getting the westernization process out of the way, so... We'll just justify a piece of him. We'll take a piece of him for ourselves. Good stuff, basically. Let's have you guys go here. Start getting our guys organized. Fund our organization levels. A big game about sliders is what this game's all about. Slide this, slide that. And look at that, they're walking right through my territories to get to Kokand if I want to. I'll take a little bit of infinity for it, but whatever. That's fine. Yeah, there's Russia's troops. They're just gonna mangle Kokand quite a bit here. Let's see. I might want to get into the Soviet influence or the Russian influence, not Soviets yet, a little bit more. They can become the Soviet Union, by the way, Russia. That did happen during this time period, so they actually had that possibility if you want to. So I took a piece of them. That's fine. Excellent. I can go after a couple of his places, apparently. So this piece right here, I guess. This piece right here, or this piece right here. I want to take this pieces down here, so Tajikistan is next, I guess. Basically, if I hit up here, it's just one little province. I'm not going to go after him for one little province, so... Hit him down here. So we'll just declare war. Move my guys in. He apparently has military somewhere, but... Where are 6 regiments? I have no idea. Cool. So there is another piece of Persia, or another piece of Kokand taken for Persia. Now he's going to have his cores on this, of course, but I'm not sure in the long run he's going to basically survive long enough. Really for it. Didn't really seem to get much score for that, but whatever. But you know what? This is actually a good stopping point for the episode. You know, a bit of in-between conquests. Bit of clergy and all that. Next episode I'll be definitely westernized, and then we can, like, you know, go from there. Hope you've enjoyed thus far, so take care.